This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last season's national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Fake on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Wood. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Alabama comes over the line quickly.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Crucial third down play coming up. QB keeper all the way. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, that's exactly what this guy can do. He is a burner. Easily, in my opinion, one of the fastest guys in all of college football. And when you don't have him accounted for, this is what he's going to do to your defense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense being back. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs here. Wide open downfield. What a sag by the senior.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Second down after that run in the previous play. The play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Handoff in a single back formation. 7-yard gain sets up a 3-3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, I think it's the right time to call the screen here, and it looked like it was going to be open if they were able to execute. But give the defensive player credit for being able to recognize it and knock that ball away, because if he doesn't, that's a big game for the offense.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And looking for a big play here. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first down, it's play action. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Dogs. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Handoff to the single back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, I don't know, but just something about that Bama uniform, when they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Grab down the middle. It's Wood. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Wood. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Boy, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having great defensive linemen and difference makers.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who was trying to throw it to.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Finds the receiver wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Now here's the toss play. He gets loose. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They're going to run it. He finds some space. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
first and 10, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion makes it second and short. Press coverage now from the secondary. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Georgia getting set with a first and 10 now. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. With pressure and sack, and the tackle inside the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Scoop It's out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Play action here on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Drops back from the shotgun looking for an open man. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Number 13 on to punt it away.
Fielded near the 20. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Throws it to the right. Catch is made. Room to run here. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
First down. Looking to throw the football. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. With the catch, it's Wood. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Wood. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. Some of the crowd hoping for more, but the coach content to take this lead into halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He finds his man. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back to throw again. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. He keeps it on the design run. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw, looking to the end zone. The pass is intercepted.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They bring him down right at the 20.
That's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the 1st down.
Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They'll run it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. That's caught. It's Wood. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, what is the final play of this period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grabbed by the receiver. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught over the middle. It's Wood. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. The ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. They'll run it from the gun. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
It's Jackson. Touchdown! This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial score for makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now the important point after attempt. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. With a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush gets home. Dogs come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds his man. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 31.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
The sure hands. It's Jackson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Chewing clock with the running game. Gets the first and still running. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Wood. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
Brings up second down.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And that's going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Breaks into open space.
Return brings it out to the 40. And your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. 1st down and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking deep to the right side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Contact as he threw it. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession.